Time for another Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. What's up, everybody? I am Mark Walters. If you're new to this channel, this is called Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. I show off comic books that I pick up every week. Usually a lot of like new this week stuff, but sometimes I do some back issue hauls and a lot of bargain book hauls and stuff like that. If you are new to this channel, if you enjoy this content, please do me a favor, like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. So this is going to be my new this week haul. It's running a few days late. I had some events and things I had to deal with this week. I did a big promotion for No Time to Die, a couple of different comic shops where I set up and was giving away some stuff for that. So yeah, it kind of got behind. And but hey, I'm assuming you guys have heard the news or have at least seen some of the articles that have made it out there. Major mishaps this week with Penguin Random House. This was the first week that Penguin Random House shipped out Marvel Comics to retailers, and boy oh boy did they botch it up. The boxes, I'm sure you guys know this already, but for those maybe that don't know about it, the boxes that they specifically designed so that they could ship books to retailers are no bigger than the comic books, and there's no protection around the comic books. So if those boxes get dented in any way, all the comic books inside get damaged, and that happened to a lot of stores. Plus they use UPS to ship, and I'm just going to tell you guys something. I used to work for UPS years ago. They don't handle packages very gently. That's all I'm saying. These guys have got a lot of work to do. And so there's a lot of Marvel comics that were supposed to be shipped in this week that either stores, the books they got were too damaged and they couldn't put them out, or, you know, in some cases stores managed to skate by. And then I think like Immortal Hulk number 50, which was supposed to come out this week, got delayed until next week. Although my understanding is the boxes they're using next week are the same boxes. So we'll see. They got some work to do. But I did manage to pick up some stuff. I'm going to show you that. First of all, I want to show this at Louisville Comics. It's one of the stores I've been frequenting recently. They have these trading cards that they've been getting in, and this is a pack of 007 trading cards. And I saw this, and I'm a big James Bond fan, so I very much had to have this. I have not opened these yet. I can't decide if I want to open them. I'm going to see if maybe I can get a second pack. Apparently the cards do have images of the characters from the Bond movies on them, so I may have to open these up. But I don't know if I want to play with them. I think I'll just, you know, keep them for display or whatever. But I thought those were really cool. Great box, great packaging on that. So let me put that there. Okay, so at the shop, picked up the latest issue of Den of Geek magazine featuring Dune. Titan Comics gives these out. Kind of a cool little freebie promo. So grab that. I'll go through the kind of the freebie stuff that I grabbed. Oh goodness, sorry. Shook the camera, shook the computer, shook everything. Okay, so got another copy of DC Connect featuring Batman 118. They keep putting these in my bag. It's just like, I get so many of them, but hey, you know, why not? Free comic book day books that were left over. I grabbed a copy of Trailer Park Boys, because I don't know if I got a copy of this when it came out on Free Comic Book Day. And then I got me another copy of The Boys Free Comic Book Day book, which I keep telling you guys, this one's really hard to find in good shape because all the spines got rubbed or kind of, I don't know what you want to call, not rubbed. What's the word I'm looking for? They all have stress on the spine, like almost like paper, not paper loss, but stress. I don't know any other way to say it. Another copy of Star Wars High Republic, another copy of Batman Free Comic Book Day, and another copy of We Live the Last Days. So those were all the free books that I got this week. And now let's get into the new this week stuff. So, as I mentioned, because of the shipping issues, there's some stuff that I did not get this week that I'm going to have to pick up next week, because my shop did not get the stuff in that I had ordered. But I did manage to get most of what I had ordered. Okay, so we got Batman 114, Fear State. Just another chapter in the whole Batman saga. Managed to grab another copy of Deathstroke Incorporated, the Adam Hughes variant. I think I now have like 8 copies of that. I think it's a really great cover. Okay, Wonder Woman, 80th anniversary. This is the movie-inspired variant cover by Bill Murray, I think. Yeah. Really cool, nice cover. So this was a book, one of the ones I ordered did not come in this week. I'm going to have to get it next week. And it's the Wraparound cover by Jen Bartel. I don't know why it didn't come in. I know some shops got them, and I know some shops got them damaged too, so maybe that was part of the problem. This is Wonder Woman 80th anniversary. This is the Silver Age variant cover by Michael Cho. Not my favorite Michael Cho cover, I gotta be honest with you. I normally love the stuff Michael Cho does. And then this is easily my favorite of the Wonder Woman covers. This is the Bruce Timm. This is the Wonder Woman 80th anniversary animation variant cover, animation inspired variant cover by Bruce Timm. This seems to be the cover that's selling out in most shops. I've gone to like 3 different stores, and all 3 of them sold out of this cover. I managed to get a few copies, but it's a $10 book, so it's not, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to go crazy and get a whole bunch of them, but that particular cover was pretty hard to get. Okay, so another big book of the week. This one from Marvel. We've got Amazing Spider-Man number 75, and this is the Art Adams Wraparound cover. That's what it looks like in full. Whenever I get wraparound covers, I always try to bag them like this so that I can see both sides. That I think is technically considered cover A. This is the Patrick Gleason, I guess just webhead variant is what they call this. Now this is a good example. So I don't know if you can see, probably not, but there's a tiny little like bit of creasing there, and that's because these were some of the books that got heavily damaged. Man, if you could see the ones that they had on the shelf, oh my god, they were very, very badly damaged. So I think I got lucky that I got the 2 that I did that were not in terrible shape. It's going to be hard to get a 9.8, I'll tell you that, if you're the kind of person that likes to slab books. This is Amazing Spider-Man 75, the Scotty Young variant. You know, I gotta say, I always pick up these Scotty Young variants because I usually think they're really cute and funny. This one really didn't do much for me. I mean, I guess it looks good, but that's it? Really? Sorry, Scotty. Not blowing me away on that one. Now this I liked. So Marvel is starting to do a series of variant covers of the Joe Jusko Marvel Masterpieces, where basically they're taking the trading card art and they're blowing it up and they're doing variant covers. So this is the Hobgoblin variant cover for Amazing Spider-Man 75, and this is the trading card artwork from Marvel Masterpieces that Joe Jusko did. Very happy for Joe. I hope he's getting paid well, because they're doing a bunch of these, and I would hate to think that I'm picking them up, because Joe's a good buddy of mine, and I would hate to think I'm picking them up to support him and then he's not getting paid anything off of it. This is Amazing Spider-Man 75, the Stormbreakers variant by Coelho. And there is some speculation on this because of the costume, the symbiote stuff going on there. You never know. Got one of those. Continue with the Marvel stuff here. Another Joe Jusko variant. This is the Deathbird variant for Captain Marvel 33. Another Marvel Masterpiece card, trading card artwork that they used for a variant cover. Dark Ages number 2. little bit of speculation on this book because it introduces this girl right here. So if you grab this book, I would recommend getting this cover because she's on it. I don't know if it's going to pan out to anything, but you know, I don't want to spoil anything for you in case you're reading it. So, but this is a book that you might want to spec on this week. You know, Dark Ages #1 had a first appearance. Now this one's got a first appearance. Darkhold or I guess this is called Darkhold Alpha. So there were like 3 or 4 different covers for this book. This cover, 3 different shops, all 3 sold out of it. And I think I know why. Because the regular cover is not this, but very similar. This is a variant with Scarlet Witch, and this looks almost exactly like that scene at the end of WandaVision with Scarlet Witch with the Darkhold book there. And I have a feeling that's going to be a scene that we see on the big screen in Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness. So, yeah, this cover, gone everywhere I looked. I ordered 2 copies because I just had a feeling about it when I saw the artwork. So I'm glad I got the copies I got. This is for Defenders #3. This is Namor, the Joe Jusko Marvel Masterpieces variant. Just a really nice Jusko piece of art there. And the Defenders #3 was another book that got very badly damaged, so I did not get any of the regular covers. I just, oddly enough, the Jusko cover looked good, so I grabbed it. But the regular covers, there's a Kevin Nolan cover I really want to get. And I guess I'll have to wait until next week, or I'll have to go to a couple more shops. This was another book I kind of spec'd on. So Hellions has been putting out some pretty cool covers the last couple of issues. This is the Joe Jusko Marvel Masterpieces variant, and this is easily one of my favorite pieces that Joe did for Marvel Masterpieces, and I always pick up anything with Psylocke on it, so I kind of went a little nuts on this. This is the Hellions number, what is this, number 16, number 15? I think it's number 16. Yeah. And it's the Psylocke Marvel Masterpieces variant. And I always love this piece of artwork, so I kind of went a little nuts on this one. But I don't know, I just have a feeling that this will be a hot one. Plus, this was another one that was selling out at different stores I went to. So I was happy I got a couple extra copies of that. You never know. I mean, it is a nice cover. Alright, we're getting into the independent stuff here. So, this I thought was an interesting concept for a book. Chicken Devil. Basically the concept is it's a guy that like is, you know, one of those mascots that promotes like a fast food place. He wears the mascot costume and, you know, kind of gets mixed up in some crime stuff. And I guess maybe, you know, has to put on the Chicken Devil costume to deal with it. So this is just the regular cover from Aftershock. I thought it looked interesting, and I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I did kind of skim through it. Got a couple copies of that, and I went ahead and invested a little extra and picked up the, what is this, 1 in 10? Actually, this is a 1 in 15 variant, and I thought that was nice. Chicken Devil. David Lopez did the variant. Jennifer Blood #1. This was another book where some of the copies that came in got damaged. So there was a different cover that I wanted to get. Oh, actually, okay, so this is the Perillo cover, or Perillo, and this is just like cover A. And then this is the Joseph Michael Linsner, I guess it's cover B. So I had actually ordered a couple copies of this, but the shop I ordered them from, Zeus, did not get them in, or they're going to get them in next week. But I did manage to pick up a copy at Titan Comics, so really like that Linsner cover. This is another book I kind of spec'd on because I just had a feeling, and that is Marvel Action Origins #4. And what they've been doing with these, like they did one before with Venom, and it had the origin of Venom in it, and that one kind of sold out really fast. So this is the first appearance of Miles Morales, Spider-Man, in Marvel Action. And what's particularly interesting about this to me is, if you remember, obviously most of you know, the first appearance of Miles Morales is in Ultimate Fallout issue number 4. Well, this is Marvel Action Origins issue number 4. So it's the first appearance of Miles Morales in Marvel Action. So it is kind of a kid's book, but you never know with stuff like this. There's 2 different covers. There's this one and the Rhino. I didn't even bother getting the Rhino cover because I just thought this one was really nice. So I grabbed a couple extra copies of that, and I did manage to get my hands on the 1 in 10 variant cover, which is this right here. And I don't know, I just kind of got a feeling. I think that's going to be a hot book. We'll see. And then last but not least, this is from AWA Upshot. This is Out number 1, and there were 2 different covers on this. This cover is by my buddy Tim Bradstreet, and I always pick up anything Tim does, so I was very happy to get my hands on that. And yeah, I grabbed a couple copies of that. That seems to be selling pretty well. But yeah, that's it. Not a huge week for me, but like I said, some of the books that I was supposed to get ended up getting damaged, so I guess I'm going to have to try to get some of those later. And I'm curious if you guys had any experiences with that, with Penguin Random House, you know, shipping to your stores and the books getting damaged. Now, I'm assuming this is just in the U.S., like some of my regular viewers, like Sean Hogan, who's over in the U.K., I assume they aren't dealing with the same problems. But as I understand it, Penguin Random House ships all Marvel product now. So, like, if people are still ordering from Diamond, Diamond has to order through Penguin Random House. Penguin Random House ships to them, then Diamond ships to the retailers. So even if you're getting your books from Diamond, it's still possible that they get damaged because they were shipped by Penguin Random House. Supposedly Penguin Random House is working on this and trying to fix it, trying to come up with a solution for it. So I guess we'll just have to hope that they figure something out, and we'll just kind of see where it goes from there. Big thanks to everybody who watches. Again, I apologize for being a little bit late this week. Shout outs to Comic Crypt to Castle Hills. I like that new theme song. I almost want to hear background music to that too. Like theremin, you know, a little theremin in the background. Fred Hall Direct Edition, always making great videos. Spidey Fan, my buddies Ian Hunter, Free Energy. By the way, Free Energy, I'm glad to hear you've been stopping by Louisville Comics. That is a cool shop. And again, I do want to say thanks to Louisville Comics for these awesome 007 trading cards. If you guys got a chance to see No Time to Die, let me know what you think. I was kind of didn't love it, but it had some cool moments, but I didn't love it. And I'm a huge James Bond fan too, so I was really looking forward to it, but you know, to each their own. If you want to find out more about me, you can go to bigfanboy.com, which is the longest running movie news and review website in the Dallas, Texas area. You can also check out DallasComicShow.com. Dallas Comic Show is coming back on November 6th and 7th. We just announced Larry Stroman. We've got some other really cool people going there. And you can also check out my movie review podcast, which is The Big Film Show. Go to bigfilmshow.com for more information about that. My name is Mark Walters. Thank you so much for watching this latest installment of Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. I hope everybody got what they were looking for this week, and I will see you guys sooner than later for another episode. Take care, everybody.